Hi, friends. So, like I said last week, um, we already did part one of this lesson. So now we're going to finish this lesson and do part two. Remember, it's this one and it looks like this. It's lesson three, and it's where did these items come from? If you remember, we were reading this little story about where different items come from and whether we use them in our lives and whether they came from the United States or if they came from other cultures. So let's review what we know so far. So we stopped reading here. We ended on fireworks. And it said as we were reading, we had to fill out this chart. Do you remember? This chart is on page 10 in your packet. So we were reading and going back and forth and filling out this chart. So what we knew so far is that the Christmas tree came from Germany. And I use a Christmas tree, so I said yes. A piñata comes from Mexico. Do I use a piñata? Not really, but you might. So if you use a piñata, you would have said yes. And fireworks come from China. And do I use China? Do I use China? Sorry. Do I use fireworks? Yeah, on the 4th of July, we use sparklers and fireworks. So let's read a little bit more to find out about the hot dog and the Kit Kat bar. So we're starting here on page 9. Many of the foods we eat today were started in another country too. One of these foods is the hot dog. The yummy meat in a bun has many names, including the hot dog, frankfurter, frank, and wiener. The delicious cookout food first began in Frankfurt, Germany. The Germans brought this delicious food to America. Today, Americans enjoy hot dogs at cookouts, baseball games. A fun fact about hot dogs is that the world's largest hot dog was 60 meters long. That is pretty long, friends. So I'm going to go ahead and mark up where the hot dog is from. So the hot dog is from Germany. Okay, so you're going to have to flip your page. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to say hot dog is from Germany, just like the Christmas tree. And do I use hot dogs? I'm going to say yeah. I eat hot dogs in the summertime. A great place to go around us is Voss's. I wonder if you guys have ever been to Voss's. They have great hot dogs there. So you'd write Germany and yes. Let's keep reading to find out about the Kit Kat bar and where that has come from. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. This catchy tune and delicious treat started in England in 1935. Ooh, okay. Before given the name of the Kit Kat, it was known as the Chocolate Crisp. Years later, the delicious chocolate treat was brought to the United States by the English people and people have been enjoying it ever since. So let's go back to Kit Kat bars down here. So you're going to flip your page. I'm scrolling down. The Kit Kat bar. Did it come from America? No, it came from England. I went to England last year. That's a little fun fact. And it was such a beautiful place. And do I use a Kit Kat bar? Oh, yeah. I love Kit Kat bars. That's one of Miss Mira's favorites. So your chart here, remember it says while reading the article, our chart while we read should be filled out now. And yours might look different from mine in this column, and that's okay. Let's finish it. So the next time you put up your Christmas tree, watch the fireworks, or enjoy a hot dog, remember that all of these items started in places around the world. Think about how different your life would be if people from other countries didn't bring their special items with them to America. The United States is truly a melting pot of different people, traditions, and food. Remember we talked about that term melting pot when we watched the video a couple weeks ago? The United States is a melting pot, and that means people from all different countries and cultures came to live in America. And they didn't just throw their cultures and language away, they brought it with them. So we're able to learn new cultures and food and languages and traditions from people all over because they came to America and kept their traditions. So let's go back. This would be page 7 for you. Let's go to page 7. So we have to finish this chart. We had before reading and after reading. So we had to make a prediction. Before reading. Okay, so I said the Christmas tree, I didn't think it started in America. Did it start in America? Were we right? We were right. It didn't start in America. It started in Germany. So we're going to say no. The piñata. Before reading, I made the prediction that no, I don't think it started in America. I kind of thought it was from Mexico, and we were right. It's not from America. Let's go to fireworks. Do you remember were fireworks from America? I can scroll down quick, or you could flip your page. Were fireworks from America? No. Well, was the hot dog from America? No, it was from Germany. Was the Kit Kat bar from America? No, it was from England. So we can actually go back to this first chart and type no for all of these. None of these amazing, tasty, fun items were from America. Now I want you to think about how your life would be different if these things were not in your life. If you didn't have a Christmas tree, or if you never saw fireworks, or if you never got to enjoy a hot dog at your favorite restaurant or at a baseball game, or if you never got to have a delicious, crunchy Kit Kat bar. Think about how your life would be different. If we did not have people from different cultures and different countries bringing us our traditions, we would not have any of these items. And that is really, really cool to think about. Alrighty, that was the last I have for this lesson. It was kind of short because it was a second part. It wasn't its own lesson. So that's really it for today. Tomorrow we'll have our last lesson of our little social studies unit.